Africa is home to a vast mosaic of languages, with over 2,000 spoken across the continent. Some of the most prominent include Swahili, Hausa, Yoruba, Amharic, Oromo, Igbo, Shona, Zulu, Xhosa, and Fulani. These languages belong to various language families, such as Niger-Congo, Afro-Asiatic, and Nilo-Saharan, and play a crucial role in the cultural identities of millions. From Swahili, a widely used lingua franca in East Africa, to Amharic, Ethiopia's official language, and Fulani, spoken by nomadic groups in West Africa. These languages are vital for communication, governance, and education, and preserving Africa's rich cultural heritage. These languages are vital for communication, governance, education, and preserving Africa's rich cultural heritage. In this video, we will delve into these languages, excluding Arabic, French, English, and others, as they are not native to Africa. By understanding and appreciating these languages, we not only honor Africa's linguistic richness, but also contribute to the global recognition of the continent's vast cultural legacy. Swahili, also known as Kiswahili, is a widely spoken Bantu language native to the coastal regions of East Africa. It serves as a lingua franca across several countries, including Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and parts of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, with over 80 million speakers, many of whom use it as a second language. Swahili's development has been heavily influenced by interactions with Arab traders, resulting in a significant amount of loanwords from Arabic. As an official language of several East African nations and a working language of the African Union, Swahili plays a crucial role in regional communication, education, and media. It belongs to the Niger-Congo language family, specifically the Bantu branch. Now, listen to the sample speech.
Baba, nipe urithi wangu. Hivyo, akawagawia wanawe mali yake. Baada ya muda mfupi, yule mdogo akakusanya vitu vyote alivyokuwa navyo, akaenda nchi ya mbali na huko akaitapanya mali yake kwa maisha ya anasa. Baada ya kutumia kila kitu alichokuwa nacho, kukawa na njaa kali katika nchi ile yote, naye akawa hana chochote. Kwa hiyo, akaenda akaajiriwa na mwenyeji mmoja wa nchi ile, ambaye alimpeleka shambani kwake kulisha nguruwe. Akatamani kujishibisha kwa maganda waliokula wale nguruwe, wala hakuna mtu aliyempa chochote.
Hausa is a Chadic language within the Afro-Asiatic language family, spoken predominantly in northern Nigeria and southern Niger, with significant communities in other West African countries such as Ghana, Cameroon, and Chad, with over 50 million native speakers and many more who use it as a second language. Hausa is one of the most widely spoken languages in Africa. It has a rich history of trade and Islamic scholarship, contributing to its status as a lingua franca in West Africa. Hausa is written in both a modified Arabic script called Ajami and a Latin-based alphabet, and it plays a significant role in media, commerce, and education across the region. Now, listen to the sample speech.
Baba, ni a bani yanzu, abinda aka shirya za a bani bayan ka mutu, sai baban ya raba musu dukiyarsa. Bayan 'yan kwanaki, sai ɗan ya tattara kayansa duk, ya tashi ya bar gida, ya je wani gari mai nisa. A can ne, ya je ya yi banza da kuɗin cikin iskanci. Bayan da ya cinye duk abin da yake da shi, sai muguwar yunwa ta shiga wannan garin, shi kuwa ya shiga cikin rashi. Sai ya je ya nemi aiki a wurin wani mutumin ƙasar, sai mutumin ya tura shi ya yi kiwon aladunsa. Ya nemi dusar da aladun suke ci domin ya ci, amma ba wanda ya bashi.
Yoruba is a major language of the Niger-Congo family, specifically within the Volta Niger branch, spoken primarily in southwestern Nigeria and parts of Benin and Togo. It has around 45 million speakers, making it one of the most widely spoken African languages. Yoruba is deeply tied to the rich cultural and religious traditions of the Yoruba people, with a long-standing oral literature and a complex system of tones that convey meaning. It is also used in the diaspora, especially in Brazil, Cuba, and other parts of the Americas, where Yoruba religious practices and culture have had a significant influence. Written in the Latin alphabet, Yoruba plays a vital role in education, media, and cultural expression across the region. Now, listen to the sample speech.
Bàbá, fún mi ní ìní tí ó kàn mí, ó sì pín ohun ìní rẹ̀ fún wọn. Kò sì tó ọjọ́ mélòó kan lẹ́yìn náà, ìyá àbúrò kó ohun gbogbo tí ó níjọ, ó sì mú ọ̀nà àjò rẹ̀ pọ̀n lọ sí ilẹ̀ òkèèrè. Níbẹ̀ ni ó sì gbé fi ìwà wọ̀bìà ná ohun ìní rẹ̀ ní ìnákúnàá. Nígbà tí ó sì bá gbogbo rẹ̀ jẹ tán, ìyà ńlá wá mú ní ilẹ̀ náà, ó sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí di aláìní. Ó sì fi ara rẹ̀ ṣọ̀fà fún ọ̀kan lára àwọn ọmọ ìlú náà. Òun sì rán lọ sí oko rẹ̀ láti tọ́jú ẹlẹ́dẹ̀. Ayọ̀ ni ìbá fi jẹ oúnjẹ tí àwọn ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ń jẹ ní àjẹyó, ṣùgbọ́n ẹnikẹ́ni kò sì fi fún un.
Amharic is the official working language of Ethiopia and a member of the Semitic branch of the Afro-Asiatic language family, with approximately 35 million native speakers. It is the second most spoken Semitic language in the world, after Arabic. Amharic has a long history as a literary and administrative language in Ethiopia, where it has been used for centuries in both religious texts and governmental records. Written in the Gia script, known as Fidel, Amharic features a unique alphabet that has deep historical and cultural significance. As the principal language of Ethiopia's capital, Addis Ababa, and a key language in the Ethiopian diaspora, Amharic plays an essential role in communication, media, and education throughout the country and beyond. Now, listen to the sample speech.
አባቴ ሆይ ከገንዘብህ የሚደርሰኝን ክፍል ስጠኝ አለው። ገንዘቡንም አካፈላቸው። ከጥቂት ቀንም በኋላ ታናሹ ልጁ ገንዘቡን ሁሉ ሰብስቦ ወደ ሩቅ አገር ሄደ። ከዚያም እያባከነ ገንዘቡን በተነ። ሁሉንም ከከሰረ በኋላ በዚያች አገር ጽኑ ራብ ሆነ። እርሱም ይጨነቅ ጀመር። ሄዶም ከዚያች አገር ሰዎች ከአንዱ ጋር ተዳበለ። እርሱም እሪያ ሊያሰማራ ወደ ሜዳ ሰደደው። እሪያዎችም ከሚበሉት አሰር ሊጠግብ ይመኝ ነበር፣ የሚሰጠውም አልነበረም።
Oromo is the most widely spoken language in Ethiopia, with around 30 million speakers, primarily concentrated in the Oromia region, and is also spoken in parts of Kenya and Somalia. It belongs to the Cushitic branch of the Afro-Asiatic language family, and is one of the 5 officially recognized languages of Ethiopia. Oromo has a rich cultural heritage, with a deep oral tradition and a distinctive system of social organization known as the Gada system. The language is written using the Latin alphabet, which was adopted in the 20th century. Oromo plays a significant role in education, media, and regional governance, and it is an important marker of ethnic identity for the Oromo people, one of the largest ethnic groups in the Horn of Africa. Now, listen to the sample speech.
Ya abbaa kiyya, qabeenya kee keessaa waan nagahu miraaza kiyya naaf kenni jennaan, abbaan isaaniitis waan qabu hundumaa ilmaan isaa lamaaniif gargar hire. Guyyaa muraasa booddee ilmi xiqqaan sun waan qabu hundumaa walitti qabatee mana abbaa isaatii baheeti fagoo deeme. Achittis akka malee jiraachuudhaan horii isaa hundumaa israafe. Hogguu inni waan qabu hundumaa fixe abaar jabaan isatti bu'e. Kanaaf rakkoon isaa mudatte. Akkasitti deemeeti nama dhaloota sanii tokkotti maxxane. Namtichinis booyyee akka tiisuuf gara lafa isaatti isa erge. Beelti jabeessinaan hashara booyyeen nyaattuun garaa guuttachuu ni kajeela ture. Ammoo sanumallee namni isatti kennuu hin turre.
Igbo is a major language of the Niger-Congo family, specifically within the Volta Niger branch, spoken by over 31 million people, primarily in southeastern Nigeria and in smaller communities across neighboring countries. As one of Nigeria's principal languages, Igbo is central to the cultural identity and traditions of the Igbo people, known for their rich oral literature, music, and art. The language is tonal, with variations in pitch conveying different meanings. Written using the Latin alphabet, Igbo has several dialects, though efforts to standardize it for education and media have led to the development of a central dialect. Igbo plays a key role in education, media, and daily communication within the southeastern region of Nigeria, as well as among diaspora communities globally. Now, listen to the sample speech.
Nna, nye m oke nke ihe ị nwere nke ruru m, o wee kewara ha ihe niile o ji biri. Mgbe ọtụtụ ụbọchị agabigaghị, nwa ya nke nwata ahụ wee kpọrọ ihe niile jee ala ọzọ dị anya. N'ebe ahụ ka o mefuru ihe o nwere n'ịdị ndụ nke ịla n'iyi. Ma mgbe o mefusịrị ihe niile, oke ụnwụ siri ike dara n'ala ahụ. Ya onwe ya wee malite ịnọ na mkpa. O wee gaa were onwe ya rapara n'otu onye n'ime ndị a mụrụ n'ala ahụ. O wee ziga ya n'ubi ya izu ezi. O wee na-agụ ya iwere mgbugbo nke ezi na-ata rijuo afọ ya, ma ọ dịghị onye ọbụla na-enye ya.
Shona is a prominent Bantu language from the Niger-Congo language family, spoken by approximately 15 million people, primarily in Zimbabwe, with smaller communities in Mozambique and Zambia. As one of the official languages of Zimbabwe, Shona is central to the culture and daily life of the Shona people, who have a rich tradition of oral storytelling, music, and spiritual practices. The language is tonal, meaning changes in pitch can alter the meaning of words. Shona is written using the Latin alphabet, and while it has several dialects, a standardized form is used in education, media, and government. It plays a vital role in unifying the diverse linguistic landscape of Zimbabwe and preserving the cultural heritage of its speakers. Now, listen to the sample speech.
Baba, ndipei mugove wenhaka yangu. Saka baba vakakamura pfuma yavo, vakavagovanisa pakati pavo. Mazuva mashoma asati apera, mwanakomana muduku akaunganidza zvose zvaakanga anazvo, akasimuka akaenda kunyika iri kure, akandoparadza pfuma yake ikoko namararamiro akaipa. Shure kwokunge apedza zvose, kwakava nenzara huru munyika yose iyoyo, uye akatanga kushayiwa. Saka akaenda akandozvitsvakira basa kuno mumwe mugari womunyika imomo. Iye akamutumira kuminda yake kuti andofudza nguruve. Akada kugutsa dumbu rake namateko aidyiwa nenguruve, asi hapana munhu akamupa kana chinhu.
Zulu, or isiZulu, is a Bantu language of the Niger-Congo family, spoken by around 13 million people, primarily in South Africa, where it is one of the 11 official languages. It is predominantly spoken in the KwaZulu-Natal province, but also widely understood throughout the country due to its use in media, education, and as a lingua franca in urban areas. Zulu is a tonal language, and its vocabulary has been influenced by both indigenous languages and European languages, particularly English and Afrikaans. Written in the Latin alphabet, Zulu has a rich oral tradition, including poetry, songs, and folklore, which are integral to the culture of the Zulu people. Zulu plays a key role in the cultural identity of South Africa and contributes significantly to the preservation of African heritage. Now, listen to the sample speech.
Baba, nginike ingxenye yempahla okufanele ize kimi. Ngakho wawahlukanisela impahla yakhe. Ngemva kwezinsuku ezimbalwa, indodana encane yaqoqa zonke izinto yayezweni elikude, yasaphaza lapho impahla yayo ngokuphila ukuphila kokuzidika ngamanyala. Lapho isikusebenzise konke yayinakho, kwaba khona indlala enkulu kulo lonke lolozwe. Yaqala ukuswela. Yaze yahamba yasihlanganisa nesinye sezakhamuzi zalelozwe esayithumela emadlelweni aso ukuba yeluse izingulube. Yayifisa ukusuthiswa ukudla kwezingulube, kodwa akekho owayinika utho.
Xhosa, or Xhosa, is a Bantu language from the Niger-Congo family, spoken by around 8 million people, primarily in South Africa, where it is one of the 11 official languages. It is predominantly spoken in the Eastern Cape province, but also has a significant speaker populations in other parts of the country. Xhosa is a tonal language, known for its distinctive click consonants, which set it apart from many other languages. The language has been influenced by neighboring African languages, as well as by English and Afrikaans. Written using the Latin alphabet, Xhosa has a rich oral tradition, including storytelling, poetry, and music, which play an important role in the cultural identity of the Xhosa people. It is widely used in media, education, and daily communication in South Africa. Now, listen to the sample speech.
Bawo,
ndinike isahlulo sempahla esilunge nam. Wababela imfuyo leyo, kuthe kungekabi ntsuku zininzi, wahlanganisa into yakhe unyana omnci wesuka kwelakuwabo, waya ezweni elikude. Wathi khona apho wayichitha impahla yakhe ngentlalo yokuzibhubhisa. Akubona ukuba udle konke, kwabakho indlala enzima kwelo zwe, waqala ukuswela naye. Waya wanamathela komnye kubemi belo lizwe, wathi yena wamthumela emihlabeni yakhe ukuba aye kwalusa iihagu. Ubenqwenela ke ukusizalisa isisu sakhe ngengxam ezabe zidliwa ziihagu, bekungekho mntu umphayo.
Fulani, also known as Fula, Fulfulde or Pular, is a widely spoken language within the Niger-Congo family, specifically the Senegambian branch. It is spoken by over 37 million people across a large geographic area spanning West and Central Africa, including countries such as Nigeria, Senegal, Guinea, Cameroon, Mali, and Niger. The Fulani people, also known as the Fulbe, are traditionally pastoralists, and their language serves as a crucial means of communication across diverse regions and communities. Fulani is a tonal language with several dialects that vary by region, though they remain mutually intelligible. Written in both the Latin alphabet and a modified Arabic script known as Ajami, Fulani plays an important role in trade, cultural expression, and inter-ethnic communication across West Africa. Now, listen to the sample speech.
Babam, hokkan giɗu am e jawdi ndi. Ndelle, baabi ko on fecci jawdi muɗum ndi hakkune maɓɓe. Faa waɗi balɗe seeɗa, minio om hawrondiri ko jogi fuu. Ndilli yehi leydi mboɗɗundi. Ton o bonniri giɗu makko ngun fuu e fijirde. Nde o hantuno ndi fuu nden, rafo bongo waɗi leydi ndin. O fuɗɗi tampude. O yehi o takkoyi e gorko jiyaaɗo leydi ndin. Nuli o gesa muɗum faa o durowona ɗum giroji muɗum. Imo muuyi ñaamude fay ñaamdu giroji ɗin. Amma fay goto hokkatamo.
As we conclude this exploration of the rich and diverse languages of Africa, it's clear that each language carries its own unique heritage, cultural significance, and contribution to the continent's identity, from the melodic tones of Yoruba to the historic significance of Amharic and the widespread influence of Swahili. Africa's languages reflect the deep and vibrant mosaic of its people. This is just the beginning of our journey through Africa's linguistic landscape. In the next parts of this series, we will continue to delve deeper into more languages, uncovering their histories, structures, and the communities that keep them alive. Stay tuned as we further explore the incredible world of African languages.